Right, we're live, and look at this. Look at this. Thank you, Jake. Actual, thank you. Very, very, very kind thanks. Heading in your direction. That's a lovely way to start the stream. I'm joined by Iman, who's gone for a quick wee wee, and Daniel, who is currently being hidden by the fact that Jake's in the way. But there's a reason for that, isn't there? Because Jake's just become a member. So, good evening, chaps. Good evening, Daniel. Oh, Daniel's gone quiet.
No, I had to get YouTube up and then silence that because there's a lag in between YouTube.
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
I have to do the same because as I'm saying hello to everybody, I get myself saying hello to everybody 10 seconds behind in my ears as well. So I have to go, there we go.
Yeah.
Because obviously I have to have the stream open as well because I need to do the votes and stuff. So it's been
Tonight would be a good night to do the drinking game thing.
Would it?
I don't have the kids and the old ladies out of town until Monday afternoon.
Okay. Well, I have to show you. I'm being extremely English on this stream. If you just look down here, I'll just show you. To my right, have a look at this glorious teapot. Look at that in there. Nicely brewing away.
Nice.
That's unfortunately the milk I have to use, oat milk. There's some sugar and my cup freshly rinsed out. I have a pot of Earl Grey. You couldn't get any more English than that.
Now all you need is some buttered toast.
I can't have butter.
That's true. Because I was actually thinking about that at work when I was leaving work today. I was thinking tonight would be a good night to have some tea and buttered toast.
I'd have a bacon sandwich quite happily.
Oh, there you go.
There we are. Yeah. Sadly, no butter on it. But such is life. Such is life. So a bit of brown sauce instead. Yeah, I'll do fine. Right, we are here hopefully to finish the Warlock of Firetop Mountain this week. I'm quite. I'm glad I've put out a proper video this week. It's the first time I've made a review video for a while, and it's got a lot of upvotes, which I'm quite happy about that. Though I did lose a subscriber today, bastard, whoever that was. But it wasn't to do with that video, I don't think. Might just been a bot or somebody deleting their account, which is the most common, really. They're the most common things. But I'm quite pleased with how the video's done. Whenever I say bad things about a classic TSR product, I normally get hit with, what do you know? And people click dislike or whatever because I'm slandering something. But I think I was constructive in my criticism as well as picking it apart where it deserved to be picked apart. So, Daniel. Right, so we've got Knick-Knack, Victor Defeated, John Miller Philosophy, Barney Freckles, and Echo. Right, I know 3 of those names. One of them, Victor. Victor's not an RPG player. He follows my channel because of the racing stuff I've done, and the fact that I've driven with him in a team and stuff on the racing game. So, yeah, he's a nice guy. So thank you, Daniel. Very kind of you. We'll put that up and we'll hide your face again, Mr. Kearney. Every time this comes up.
I even bought a round for the guys at the bar before I came home today.
Oh, well done you. Thank you, Jake. Thank you. Yeah, I wanted to be constructive because the thing about Veiled Society, when I first played it twice, never got very far when I was in my teens, and I really liked the idea of it. And I was I was a young, inexperienced player when I was playing it, and just sort of went with the flow. And it's a sort of module where you have to go with the flow if it's going to be successful. So it felt decent. And when I picked it up again recently, I got it on Drive Through RPG just before Christmas. I thought, well, I've always liked the idea of running this module because I remember really enjoying playing it when I was in my teens. And when I actually read it, I thought, oh, it's not as good as I thought it was. I'll run it anyway. We'll see what happens. But all my fears came to light because we're old, jaded players now. We've seen it all before. We've done it all before. And we don't play the game in that sort of naive, new to gaming, fresh-faced way. And the module just fell apart as a result. That's the thing. The module just because the players were wanting to know more than the module provided. That was fine to begin with. But the more and more and more we got into it, the more difficult it became to keep everything cohesive and yet try and keep them on the plot, because the plot was getting further and further and further away from what they were doing. So yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem. You start going off the rails, and the further you go off the rails, and you try your best to guide back to the rails or pad out the other stuff to make it look like there's no rails there. But the further you go, the more it snowballs and more it snowballs. And in order to actually run that module, you basically have to do a lot of groundwork. You've got to create specularum. You've got to give the party a really good reason to be there and build up those connections with people in the city beforehand. Without doing any of that, the module is a complete no-go unless you've got a completely fresh-faced group who are completely new and want the story laid out for them. Because the more you play, the more you don't, more from my experience, is the more you don't want the story laid out. You want to create the story. And it's not there for the players to create. It's not a module where the players can create the story. So yeah.
I'm trying to remember what happened. I know we screwed everything up, but
Manfred told you we didn't trust somebody, so you went murder hobo.
I have to.
Manfred doesn't trust anybody.
Manfred tipped you the wink, and you magic missiled somebody completely innocent.
Oh, that's right. I blasted somebody in the face.
I mean, Manfred was the instigator. That's the thing. This is after Castor firebombed a hovel that they were meant to go into to find a secret passage. But no, it was busy burning, and that fire would burn all night. But the secret passage, the guy they meant to follow and interrogate, had gone in there and down through a secret passage in there, which, of course, they're now not going to discover until the fire has burnt out the next day, only if they go back to the hovel, which they didn't do. So,
okay, in the defense of Manfred and myself, we're both from
there is no defense,
and we lived in the same town, so we think alike. So, you know.
Yeah, but no, look, we had fun. We played for 3 sessions. We got about 2/3 of the adventure done because they were going off on wild tangents. They were playing so slowly, and it's such a short adventure. If you're direct with that adventure, you'll get through it in 3 or 4 hours. There's nothing in there. But they were going off on all mad tangents and forcing me to make up all manner of bollocks. That we managed to spread it out for about 8 hours. About that. Which I think was a really good job given how little there is in the adventure. Anywho, Jake, what you're saying you've not run it for the reasons. The main point my channel originally existed was for me to create sort of medium form reviews of classic old stuff, and I wanted to do it through a lens of experience, a bit of nostalgia, but objectivity where possible. And that means playing good things and bad things. And initially, the vast majority of my reviews were positive because I'd only ever played everything that I liked, and I'd ignored all the stuff I didn't. So I have made a point of playing some of the crap because you've got to be objective, you've got to be fair, and you can't just do all positive reviews because you only play what you like. You've got to actually demonstrate that there was crap in there as well. I mean, I've done some negative reviews. Forest Oracle being an obvious one. Quest for the Heartstone, didn't like that. Assault on the Area of the Slave Lords, that's poor. Lost Island of Castanomir, that's poor. Lost Tomb of Martek, didn't like that one. What other adventures have I given?
The one where there's like 8 different missions for the castle and there's no entrance into it. It's a bunch of like one shots. Oh, Castle Caldwell.
I haven't reviewed Castle Caldwell because I've never run it.
I don't like it. You can't get into it.
I mean, I've never run it. I don't like it.
It actually can be good like if the players don't just be me and murder hobo everything.
Yeah.
Like for the people that we play with in our groups that are role players, it'd be better for them.
I mean, a good DM can make even the worst material fun.
Oh yeah. I mean, all you gotta do is draw a door on a wall somewhere and then
exactly. But my opinion when it comes to modules like Val Society is, yes, there's some good ideas there, but when you buy a product, do you solely buy it for ideas, or do you buy it expecting some degree of professionalism and polish? Do you buy it expecting to have to put 3 or 4 times as many hours into getting it prepared and playable than you do actually running it? You expect to put some time into it. You expect it to adapt it for your own purposes, yes. But there comes a point where the line is crossed. And I think Veiled Society crossed that line. So that's the way it goes. There's a lot of empty rooms. There's a lot of empty rooms in a lot of modules. I look at S3, Expedition to the Barrier Peaks, stuffed with empty rooms. And I gave that one an almost positive review, even though I'm not a sci-fi fan, as you all know. I've put myself through running that for the channel.
I remember that one.
Yeah, we had some fun with it.
Yeah, we discovered sporks.
Oh, I didn't do this. We're curious. I got into so much of a flow. Yeah, you do expect to at least mine some info ideas, but you do have you expect some professionalism. You expect, if you're buying from a big company, and thinking back, my pocket money when I was in my teens, I used to get about £1 a week, which is about the equivalent of $1.50. Modules would cost £5 or £6 in my local hobby shop. A hardback book was £9 or £10. The basic set was about a tenner, expert set was about a tenner, that sort of thing. So if I was buying a module, I would have to save up for 5 or 6 weeks. 5 or 6 weeks to buy it. 5 or 6 weeks of buying no sweets, no chocolate, nothing. Just putting all my pocket money or doing odd jobs and things, putting it all away and saving. And so you expect, even as a kid, you expect something. I mean, I may well have liked it a lot more when I was younger. I looked at it now and just thought, there's not enough in there. It really isn't.
Yeah, because I got an allowance of $2 a week.
Mm-hmm.
I had to walk dinner. My step-grandfather lived 2 blocks away.
Mm-hmm.
Every night I'd have to walk dinner up to him, and he'd give me either a 50-cent piece or a dollar coin. And then I had a paper route that I made $11 a week.
That's all right. I mean, I did have a paper round for a short while.
This is back in the early 80s. So I was doing okay, but I still had to buy my own bicycles,
Yeah.
support my D&D stuff. Like when I started splurging for the advanced, the hardback books, I was like, oh my God, this crap's expensive. Then I still had to buy
Yeah.
my Dragon and Dungeon magazines once a month,
Yeah.
obligatory dice sets,
Um,
which I
mowing
still have.
mowing lawns for cash really wasn't a thing where I lived. Unfortunately, I
Oh
did
yeah,
have.
you guys don't have big yards, do you?
No, we don't. We didn't. No,
So
I
for
did have a
us,
paper round.
for us, we also did mowing lawns and shoveling sidewalks.
Well, for me, I I went to school 12 miles from my house, and my daily routine. I lived in a small house, a busy house, a younger brother and a younger sister. I didn't have my own bedroom. It was a loud house to live in, and I got a lot of homework from school. I went to quite an elitist school that pushed quite a lot of homework on us, and I rarely managed to get it done in the evenings because the house was so busy, so noisy. So I used to leave my house at 7:20 in the morning to walk to the station, to catch a train, to be at school for about 8:15. Our school started at 9 o'clock, and I would spend those 45 minutes in the library trying to get my homework finished. My school day would end at 10 minutes past 4.
Oh wow!
I would then get home from school at 5:15. Have my evening meal about 6 o'clock. Now the problem is doing a paper round when you've got to leave the house at 7:20 in the morning and you don't get home till 5:15 at night. I was out 10 hours a day for school.
Yeah, that's a one.
I did a paper round. I did a paper round for a short while, but I got paid about, it was only a Friday paper round, and I got paid about £2, £2.50 for doing it. And I would leave the house at 6:30 in the morning to have it finished for about 7:30. End up getting a later train to school, then struggling to do my homework. It was pushing me too much, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So that stopped. I stopped that. It wasn't worth the extra struggle. Unfortunately,
a long school day. I mean, my lord.
Yes. Yeah. Well, this is why I struggled to play long-term RPG campaigns when I was in my teens, because this school was 12 miles from my house, on the other side of the city, and you had to pass an exam to get to that school. And my friends all lived scattered around the city. So how often do you think we could arrange 5 or 6 of us to get together in a big city like Birmingham, over 1 million people? We would meet up in Birmingham city centre about 10 o'clock on a Saturday morning, and then get a bus or a train to someone's house, get there for 10:30, 11 o'clock, play for 4 or 5 hours, and then they'd all have to go home again.
Yeah.
We didn't have the whole basement thing and everything that a lot of you had in America, or
Yeah,
kids didn't have any of that. And we used to be able to meet up maybe 3-4 times a year to do that, because we had so many other things we had to do.
Yeah, so I got lucky. The group I played with in Warren, in Johnstown, it was just me, my brother, and 2 of the kids in my class who I'm still friends with.
Mm-hmm.
But when I moved to Warren and we started meeting people, we got into the group and we played. I think I was like 16 when we started, and we played up until I was like 30 years old. And
Yeah.
for years, it was every Sunday and every major holidays. We'd play from 10 in the morning till 2 o'clock the next morning because nobody wanted to be with their family.
Right.
But every Sunday, we played from 11 to 9.
Where did you tend to play in people's basements so you're out of the way of parents?
No, the house we played in, my friend Donnie's house, was a pretty large house, and
Right.
so his mom's living room, his mom would be in the living room, and we played in the dining room with a table that would seat 8 people. And it was a rather large dining room, so we did the usual. There was a pizza, a bottle of Mountain Dew, a bottle of
Yeah.
Pepsi. We always left the alcohol and guns in the car out of respect for his mother, but then we go out drinking and stuff afterward. But you know, people would smack typical what you think late teens, early 20s people would do, and it was Donnie. His brother usually ran, then Donnie would or I would. His two sisters, his brother-in-law, and then like four of our friends. And sometimes it'd be three of us, sometimes it'd be nine. It all depended on who could make it.
Yeah.
It was fun.
I think the biggest our group ever got was 5 or 6 people. I do remember. I mean, the reason I remember it, it stands out. It only ever happened once. My parents let me put a tent up in our back garden.
Oh, that's cool.
And 3 of them came over to stay on a Saturday night, and we had we had torches. Were in the tent, and we played D&D until we all fell
That's
asleep.
neat.
Yeah. But I remember that because that was a special occasion. That only ever happened once. Anyway, no, yeah. We all had different childhoods. That's the thing. We all had very different childhoods. And
Well, heck, like,
parents of various members of the group would just kick us out after 4 or 5 hours on a Saturday afternoon.
yeah.
Anyway, let's shall we read a book? Shall we read a book?
Sure.
I just want to, in case you're late to the stream, I'm being very, very English. Look at that fine teapot, and that is Earl Grey tea in there that has been brewing while we've been chatting, and I now have a large mug of hot Earl Grey. Half the sugar, small splash of milk, delicious. And
as Bear said the other night, I'm being a functioning alcoholic.
Hello, Jeb. Say hello to everyone who has turned up. Andy says when he was young, he had to pay parents just to be given food. Hello, Yellow. I did comment on your comment, and I've commented on Robert's commented. So, hello. If I haven't said hello to you, hello. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Iman's been gone a long time. He only went for a quick whittle. Maybe he's gone for
I am here. I'm just sort of in the middle of something.
I just figured maybe somebody ran the microwave or something.
Right. Just going to take my steering wheel off. Hello, Thief Keith. Yes, it's a I've got Slan to thank for this teapot, indirectly. Slan bought me some smoked maple tea when I was in Canada, and it was loose leaf tea. I didn't have a proper, like a tea strain, a means of straining it. So when I got back and showed my family what people had got me in Canada, they bought me this teapot for my birthday in November.
That's cool.
So there we go. So I've been using it ever since. Because it's got a built-in strainer in the top. You put the tea leaves at the top and you pour the water into the top.
Oh, that's proper tea right there then.
Oh, yes. So now I'm onto loose leaf tea. Freshly brewed in a proper pot. Marvelous.
Now I know what I'm going to have for a snack after we get done playing.
I had leftover roast chicken for my dinner.
My dinner was loaded mashed potatoes.
Right, so the last thing we did in the book was we freed the old man. He told us that the keys to the boathouse are guarded by a man and his dog. You have to pull the right-hand lever on the wall ahead to open the iron gate and pay your respects to the boatman. That's what he told us, and we turned to 314.
Did we free the old man? That was where we were, wasn't it?
Yeah, we freed the old man.
Yeah, cool.
Yes.
Just give me 1 minute.
Further up the passage, you see a door in the east wall. You listen hard, but can hear no sound. Do we open the door to investigate, or do we walk further up the passage? So let me get my poll thing up. So you have a choice. First vote, and I'm pretty sure I know which way this is going to go because we are adventurers after all. But you got a choice of door or passage.
I say door.
Door.
I voted.
Sorry. Trying to run the house by myself. It's getting a little complicated.
Okay, so we look at these votes. Oh, I've got 6 notifications on my YouTube thing.
Bless you. You're blessed.
Ah, yes. That Patrick guy, I haven't seen him for a while. He always used to comment on my videos. Hello, that Patrick guy, if you do watch this. Always used to comment on my videos.
You gonna say hi to everybody?
Oh my goodness, Andy, are you okay there, mate? You feeling a bit frisky today?
He's doing the halakha roll by the looks of things. Halakha tonight.
Apologies for the delay.
That's all right.
You guys had fun chatting shit, though.
Yes. Yes.
Good. Good.
Reminiscing
That means we
about
better get
childhoods.
fucking move on because I'm going to turn into Saxius now.
Yes. Yes.
Good
Right.
evening, everyone in chat. Oh, is that Spinetix's alternate account?
It might well be. Hello, Blackpool the Bold. Did you know that the Irish capital, Dublin, the word Dublin is Gaelic for Blackpool? I've probably
Oh.
mentioned that before. Probably
No,
not.
I didn't know that.
No, there you go.
I thought you were going to say it's Gaelic for doubloon or something.
No, it's Gaelic for Blackpool.
I got a few Dublins there. You know, that kind of thing.
A few doubloons. There's doubloon, which is an old gold
So-
coin.
Dublin means Blackpool.
Yes.
Right, interesting. Okay.
His 6th great grandfather was born in County Down. Well, there you go. There's some Irish heritage. Daniel, you've got a bit of Irish heritage, haven't you?
Yes, I do.
He says it proudly.
I got a wee bit, you could say.
No, that's Scottish.
Well,
Well, I
your
suppose
surname-
it's Irish as well. But
Your surname Kearney is as Irish as it gets, isn't it?
It was McKierney, but you know, when you move to the US, they don't feel like spelling anything, so they just
I
shorten
thought
the
it was
name.
O'Kearney.
What?
I thought it was O'Kearney.
No, McKierney.
Oh, okay.
Well, there was an O'Kearney clan also, but yeah. Years ago, I paid a stupid amount of money to get my family history, and then the first wife kept it, even though I don't understand why, because, you know, she left me for another dude. Why would you want to know my family history? But
Quite. Right. We are opening the door. What a
Aye,
shot.
aye, Capitano. Hang on. I've got Owlbear open, so I'm ready for whatever's happening.
Good man. Good man.
Oh, if I remember this correctly...
Um,
No, I don't remember this correctly. Sorry, I think that's the next one. I don't know. Carry on, sorry.
The door is firmly locked. Do we try to force it open, or do we continue along the corridor? Okay.
We've got skill of 12. We can do this.
I voted door.
Oops.
We've got another vote. It gets you voting a lot. This does. This book. It's one of the good things about the book is it's short and sharp in terms of the passages.
I like the fact that the passages are a bit shorter and it feels a bit more interactive. Like you got a bit more choice, you know?
Even if the book itself is fairly short as a result, but that doesn't matter.
But to be fair, look, in the first in the series, it's never going to be a bloody novel size, is it?
No,
you know?
No. It is a classic.
I mean, this was an experiment, a successful one, you know? And then they made more once they realized the formula kind of worked.
Yeah, it kind of worked.
Well, because you know they split up
about 60 books in the series. Kind of.
But Steve had his style and Ian had his style. You know,
yes.
It was very much two sides of the same coin in certain regards.
Yeah.
So when I say kind of, I'm referring to the ones that are a bit more notorious for being difficult. You know, Death Trap Dungeon and the likes.
House of Hell, Caverns of the Snow Witch, and Creature of Havoc.
Creature of Havoc it's just that first dice roll you need to get past. Everything else is fine, really.
Yeah. Right, I've only got 5 votes so far. So if you're in chat and you haven't voted, cast your vote now or forever lose it.
I voted Force.
Correct, Jeb. Correct.
Every day's a school day. John?
Yes?
Why is the football team in Scotland called Celtic, but like the thing is called Celtic?
I don't know.
Okay, I thought you might know. You know more of your history than I do.
The American football team I played for was the Leeds University Celtics or Celtics. No one could make up their mind whether it was Celtic
But
or Celtic.
the Bostons are definitely the Boston Celtics, though.
Yes.
Yeah, but it should be Celtics.
We called ourselves the Leeds Celtics. That's what we called ourselves.
Yeah.
But we heard ourselves referred to as the Celtics. So.
We got 2 more votes for Dor, John, so Dor's won.
Okay.
Sorry for the side tangent. It's just popped into my head when you were talking about the Gaelic and yeah.
Force the door, 53. You charge the door, hitting it squarely with your shoulder. Roll 2 dice. If the number rolled is equal to or less than your skill score, the door opens.
Well, who'd have thought? I'll just do it anyway. Yeah. Yeah, we good.
Glasgow is full of booze, yes. Yes. They like a tipple in Scotland.
No, Glasgow's full of specky bams. Isn't it, John?
I mean, do you know what a Glasgow kiss is?
Yes.
Enlighten me.
It's a headbutt.
Oh, okay.
Specifically to break your nose.
Do you know what a Glasgow salad is?
Is it anything like the salad you get in prison?
I don't know. Do you get bags of chips in prison? Because a bag of chips is a Glasgow salad.
Oh, actually, you can if you have common sense.
Wait. When you say chips, you mean like fried chips, not potato chips. Like crisps.
Proper British chips.
Yep. Okay, cool.
A bag of greasers is a Glasgow salad.
You know what's actually really good? You take a bag of Doritos and you chop up a couple beef sticks. You put hot water in it, and then you let it sit for a couple minutes, and that's jailhouse chili. And it's actually pretty good.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I could see why that would work.
Just saying. Not that I ever had to do
by
that.
By chips, chat, I mean proper potato British chips.
Not crisps. We fries, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Big chunky ones.
We force in the door. Yeah, in the door.
Yeah, it's automatic. We open it.
Badoof.
Badoof, yes.
Hi,
church.
Hi, church hole.
Yeah. Mom's ain't around for the weekend, so now he's up my ass.
Oh, there's only one person to give me attention. Oh no!
Exact. Yeah, I don't have the kids or the wife till Monday. So
Oh.
The door splits along its length, and you can wrench the timbers apart to let yourself in. A torch hangs from one wall, lighting up a small armory, stocked with swords, shields.
Oh, I was right. It is this room.
daggers, breastplates, and the like. You examine the weaponry and find nothing appearing superior to your own sword. However, a circular iron shield with a golden crescent at its center catches your eye. You pick it up and feel its weight on your arm. If you wish to take the shield, it will aid you in battles by helping to fend off wound damage inflicted by a creature on you. If, in future, during a battle in which you are using this shield, a creature wounds you, you may throw 1d6. If you throw a 6, the creature inflicts only 1 point of damage instead of the normal 2. If for some reason the creature would normally inflict only 1 point of damage, and a successful roll of 6 would mean that no damage is done. Wherever the shield is heavy and you'll have to leave behind one item of equipment, adjust your equipment list to be able to carry it.
What do we have?
Okay. Does one provision count as an item of equipment?
Well, I was going to say, does one gold piece count? But I think that would be too much cheating.
Yeah. But does one provision count?
I would say.
How many do we have? We're still full, right?
Yeah, we've got 9 provisions.
Oh, we used one. Okay.
Yeah.
What other items do we have?
We have sword, shield, armor, lantern, backpack.
Oh, you can leave your other shield.
Yeah, that's true. Yes, that is a piece of equipment we have.
There you go.
Yes. There we go. Yeah. I can't find my pen, by the way. I think this pen's dead, but I'll put the pen
Unless you want to do like dual wield shields,
we've got another shield.
battering ram everything.
We'll leave that shield behind.
Yeah,
absolutely.
let's do that.
Absolutely. Because of course you can lose that shield, can't you, at the start? I think.
You can.
Yeah. Fair enough. You now leave. Oh, artwork.
Yes, please. There's the shield at the back. I don't know if you can.
Oh, let me just do this so people can see it. There's the nice shield at the back. There it is. Gleaming shield. There we are.
So I was right. It was this door. I couldn't remember if it was this one or one of the next ones, but it was this one. So
you now leave the room and continue up the corridor. Turn to 300. On the east wall of the passage, you see another door, this time made of solid metal. Listening at the door, you hear the sound of tortured screams coming from within. Do you try opening this door, or do you ignore it and continue? Does Iman remember what's in this door?
That's a good question. Does he? Oh, I think I remember what this room is.
Well, we have an option. The vote is up in chat. Chat.
I say go for it. Pardon me.
First cup of tea quaffed. There was enough in this pot for 2 cups.
That's a proper old style pot, that, isn't it?
Well, no, as people said, it is a newer style pot. It's a proper pot, but it's a new one because it's got the strainer thing in the middle.
Oh, okay.
I like it.
Have you
So
put
you
loose?
can actually do real tea and not just like
Yes.
the bags.
Yeah, this is loose leaf Earl Grey I'm drinking at the moment.
Nice.
Because I'm a proper Englishman. What hell?
I don't know if I'd call you proper, but you're an Englishman.
I'm very English.
I mean, he's more English than me.
I would. Well, you were born here, Iman.
Yeah, no, but just by technicality, you know.
Technicalities, yes. My lineage
Yes.
dates, as far as we've dated it back, about 200 years. And it'd be just England, nothing else, about 200 years. And it just one part of England. It's just the middle bit.
Literally, yeah. It's not even like you moved, you just stayed there.
Yeah, yeah. But thing is, my brother hasn't had any kids, but he's getting married to a northern lass. My sister, she's got 2 kids. She married a local lad who's very local. My wife's very local. Her family's all from the area, as far as we know. So my kids are very local. But my daughter is going out with a lad who was born in India. So things could deviate there. You never know. You never know what's going to happen. Iman has frozen.
No, I'm back. I was just switching Wi-Fi signals because I think the family's using the microwave.
I mean, obviously, it's very early days yet. She's only been seeing him for a year or so, but... Right, what... Northern lass, she's from Yorkshire.
Who is? Me? My girlfriend?
So, my brother's fiance.
Oh, sorry. Okay. I did cut out for a little bit, so I missed a bit of the combo.
Yeah.
We're good. Everyone's saying door, John.
Omanal,
10
local being within 50 miles. I would say with my family within about 5 miles. They're all from very much one area, just south of Birmingham.
I would classify local as being, within 5 or 10 miles.
Yeah. If you look at a map and see where southern Warwickshire joins with sort of northern Worcestershire and the villages around there, that's where, certainly on my mom's side, that's where everything is centered. On my father's side, as far as we know, it's generally centered in South Birmingham. But there are skeletons in the closet on my father's side that have been unearthed. So things are... Yeah. I mean, this is more than within the same county. This is within sort of like a small group of towns, which on the border. And now, of course, our counties are smaller than American counties. If you look at the border between Warwickshire and Worcestershire, it's just there.
Well, I guess it also kind of depends contextually, like who you're speaking to. Because if I'm speaking to John, then obviously we'll refer to our local areas as being a bit smaller. But if I'm speaking to someone from across the pond, then I'd probably say Lancashire is more local kind of thing.
Yeah. There is, on my mum's side, there is one Eastern European Russian sort of sounding surname from about 150 years ago. Now, we don't know much about that person. The family tree is a pole, yes. Yeah, there's no branches. Yeah.
Well, we're opening the door. We're only 12 people. Hello, everyone.
I will say now, my aunt and my uncle, my mom's brother, he'd been married to his wife for about 40 years before they found out that they were distant cousins.
Yeah, that sounds like some Pennsylvania shit going on right there.
Sweet home Alabama.
Yep.
I mean,
Alabama.
the connection was through through finding out a maiden name about 4 generations back. So that's about how far it had branched out.
Oh, okay.
Well, hey, I have a half brother who's also a cousin, and my stepmother was my aunt.
Wait, what?
Yeah, my father, when he left my mother, got married to Sharon, and they had a couple kids. So that means their kids are my brothers. Well, then my father and Sharon got divorced, and Sharon married my mother's brother, David. So when they had children,
Oh,
they're also my cousins. And so when they got married, that turned my brothers into my cousins, even though they're still my brothers. And then when they had kids, they were my stepbrothers due to Sharon being married to my father, which I guess really won't count, but they were also my cousins. So yeah, my one brother, every time he gets flickered up and meets a new woman, he calls him like, "Can you explain our family history to her? I can't remember." So,
Okay.
no.
Hello, I'm Al.
So family trees should not look like a circle of Ouroboros. You know, they should, or wreath or figure eight, whatever. You know, they shouldn't look like that.
Oh, it does. Exactly.
Yeah, but Jeb says we are the hillbillies of Europe. I mean, I'm sure the Icelandics would argue that one, but you're not far off. Certainly, the Scots are the hillbillies of Europe.
I mean, I very much disagree with that because I think we have the best, like, sort of. We have a really safe electricity whole grid going on, and we're actually quite good in terms of nuclear power as well.
Yeah.
And listen to me, don't I sound so educated? Come on, how are we a hillbilly?
Wait a minute. Did you ever watch The Family Guy where they're showing the Irish? This is what we think the Irish were back,
Before they discovered alcohol. Yeah.
Yeah. They look like the Jetsons, and they're like, "Hey, we can turn ourselves into pure energy, but before we do this, Sean created this thing called beer."
Right. Anyway, we've got a book to go back to. No doubt we will waffle some more in a minute. Everyone's voted to try opening this door. 102.
We're all curious, George.
The door is not locked and opens. The room in front of you appears to be a small torture chamber with various torture devices around the walls. In the center of the room, two small hunchback creatures are having their fiendish way with a dwarf who is tied to a hook in the ceiling by his wrists. The two hunchbacks are poking and cutting him viciously with their swords. The dwarf lets out a final scream and falls silent, eyes closed. His captors make disappointed noises and look around angrily as if it was your fault that the dwarf has collapsed. You must act quickly. Will you close the door quickly and continue up the corridor, draw your sword and try to fight the creatures, or stride over to the dwarf and jab him with your sword and put on an evil laugh for the torturers?
That one. Yes, Coco. How's it going?
I mean, the part of me says that they should die, but I agree with you. It's the more fun sounding one is poke the dwarf too, but no, I gotta be the good guy for this.
Hello, Coco.
I like how you phrased it. Poke dwarf evilly.
Yes.
I'll leave my bedroom life out of this.
Well, currently we have 4 votes, and we're 2-2 at the moment. 2 for fighting the creatures, 2 for poking the dwarf evilly. Oh, okay. Right, okay. It's changed. Shifted. 4 for fight, 2 for poke dwarf, 1 for corridor. Those are the votes at the moment. 7 votes, 12 people in chat. So this could still change.
Yeah, I talked Kelsey into jumping in for a bit.
You are?
Oh, good.
No, it's actually her, not me.
I like how John has drawn the map in the background for this.
The map in the background is actually the
B6 map.
Yeah, it's the B6 map.
Oh, okay. Now I feel cheated.
Is we drew it as we were playing. It won't pop out
Yeah.
because of the way I've got the screen.
That's okay. I heard your review on B6. So
Yeah.
and I feel
Yeah, I
the
watched
same
that
way. It's
review
like
soon as it came out.
Yeah.
of the B series, which ones do you think are the best, John, so far?
Of the ones I've played, I'm going to rank them in order. Okay.
Okay.
The best one in the series that I have played is B4, The Lost City.
Yes, I remember you saying that.
My next favorite, I will say my next favorite is B10, but I've not yet run it.
No, wait a minute. Is that the one that Gingerbeard ran us through? Or is that a different one?
That's a different one.
Okay.
I think Caster wants to run it if John isn't.
But B10 is Night's Dark Terror. And it's a big one. It's a big one.
Is that
my
one of the ones
next-
you bought recently?
Yes.
Yeah.
My next favorite after that is B2. But I bounce between B1 and B2 as to which one I prefer of the two.
That's okay. If you have to do it, if anyone can find one of these, you can get both in one volume.
Yeah. I think B1 and B2 both do a very fine job of introducing very different sort of dungeon adventures to the game. I don't believe either of them are greatest of all time material, as some people do say, but I think they do a good job. They are. Then it's B5, Horror on the Hill.
Okay.
I love that.
I've never run it, but I have played it. Now, when I did my original ranking, I would have put B6 next because I enjoyed playing it in the 80s. But since I've run it, I'm going to move it a long way down. I would put B3 next, then B6, and those are the only ones I've run in the series. I've never run B7, B8, B9, B10, B11, or B12.
Which one's B3?
Silver
Is that
Princess.
Palace of the Silver Princess?
Oh,
yeah. See, I actually know that one.
I think some of the love for B1 and B2 is it's your first encounter and that they were really teaching dungeons.
Yes, they were.
So-
I think
so
B1 and B2 were very fine jobs of teaching dungeons. And I think Sean's series of videos has shown the flexibility of B2.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
My view is B2 is a great starter for any group because you're at the edge of civilization. You have a place to go back to, but it's dangerous all around.
I think what Elfbait says there, tack B1 and B2 together. I think that's a really good start, a good way to start. And I agree with Jeb. That's in search of the tack B1 and B2 together, like with your In Search of the Unknown.
Yeah, which is what they do in the which is what they've done in the 5th edition version, is they put them together.
Yes, that works.
For Goodman Games. But yeah, it was mostly my view on but they had such classic ideas. The Lost City, hey, you find, an opening, you've been attacked. Yeah, they're great, I think, overall for inspirational stuff.
I think B4 is outstanding for me. That is at the top. And I don't know whether B10 will dethrone it when I finally run it. It has the potential, but I've not run it yet, so I can't say. I'm going to run B11 as well. See what that's like.
Which one's B11?
King's Harvest.
Okay, I don't remember. There was one that. Which one was the one that Gingerbeard was running for us at one point? He was running
that was in the later B series, the non-numbered Bs. Jeb, I agree with you. B3 is not a good adventure. I think it's a very mediocre one.
Which one's
I don't think
B3?
it's terrible. B3's Palace of the Silver Princess. I don't think it's terrible. I think it's very average.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Kelsey, I've heard of the Legend of Vox Machina. I've never watched it. I
enjoyed, to be fair on this, for Critical Role, I enjoyed the first season, but that's when everything was spontaneous and before it became, how do you want to say, overly corporatized. And then once, and my friend talked about it, is during COVID or whatever, a lot of it was pre-recorded, and he just it loses a lot of the feel. Like I said, it was like, hey, this is great, these guys go in the beginning, but sometimes you can tell when things become too polished, they lose their authenticity.
Jeb, I'm going to say to this comment here, you absolute lunatic. N1, one of the hardest adventures to run well and one of the hardest adventures to play well. Somehow it was in the novice series. It's a fantastic adventure, but it's not a novice adventure.
Which one's N1?
Is that where you play 0 level?
No, it's N1 is against the Cult of the Reptile God.
Oh, yeah, I like that one.
It's a fabulous adventure, but it's not novice. X1 is good. X1 is very good. Okay. Yeah. In the X series, I've only ever played or run X1, 2, 4, and 5. I've read 3, not enthused by it at all. X2 is my favorite. I love X4. I love X1. X5 felt a bit undercooked. Needs work, but is still interesting. X3 didn't enthuse me at all. Then all the remaining ones after that I've not run. I have just bought Drums on Fire Mountain, though, so we'll see what happens with that one.
I liked L1, which was not a B series, but it was the
Secret of Bone Hill. It's a sandbox. Yeah. It's a solid sandbox. I don't think it's anything special, but I think it's just solid. It could have done with better editing, better layout. Could have done looking a bit cleaner. Len Lakofka's writing style was a bit all over the place, but the ideas in there were really good. So it serves a good purpose.
It was just one of those that said levels 2 through 4. Like, gee, if all the levels that seemed kind of weird because everything else was 1 through 3 or 4 through 7, and then we had a few 5 through 9, I think. But and I've been playing in a game, and I'll be honest, I think I'm at 12th level now. The last 2 years, I do not. AD&D does not do well once you get to those higher levels. A lot of times.
I think it just depends whether the DM has managed to keep the power levels reined in, because you can get a little bit silly in terms of power.
I'm even talking about the spells and stuff like this. They're not as well written. You can tell that there's obvious, spell levels seem all over the place. Like this one seems overpowered and this one seems really weak. So why would anyone take it? It seemed to be more of a, hey, these spells are intended for ideas or flavor, but they're not intended for actual play.
But sometimes that's the fun of it. I think AD&D had a lot of flavor as a result, and that's part of the charm, in my opinion.
It did, and to be fair, go ahead. Let's go beat up some little.
Yeah, I was gonna say we've been streaming for an hour and we've gone through one door, so we need to get a fucking move on.
2 doors.
Well, technically, yeah. We haven't completed the room yet.
When you need them.
We've all
He's been brown.
The thing is, we may be talking bollocks, but we've got more people watching this stream and more people engaged in the stream.
That's why I didn't want to say anything. I'm like, well, clearly people enjoy it.
Yeah, because we're talking nonsense. That's what people like on a Friday.
Everyone says fight. You should have poked him evil, guys. I'm just saying.
Okay. These 2 evil creatures are goblins. They attack you one at a time. They're both skill 5, Iman, so let's get this over and done with. I'll roll for us. You can't beat that.
No, can't.
Oh, you could beat this.
Maybe? No.
You could beat this as well.
No,
that's the first goblin dead. You can't beat that. You can tie.
No. Not with
No.
that.
You could beat this.
No.
No, there we go. Two dead goblins. We had a 7-point skill advantage over them.
No, wait a minute. We're rolling 2d6. For some reason, I kept thinking we used 1d6. Yeah, I could be off. It's been a while.
It has been a while, hasn't it? It's been a while, and you're getting old, Omen Owl, aren't you? You're getting old.
Well, I know, but if you actually look at the little picture of I actually have the books in there from the Steve Jackson games right there. If you like.
Oh yeah.
Yes, he does. Yes.
But yeah, no. To generate the stat is 1d6 plus 6, but then it's 2d6 plus skill.
Okay, just double.
And we generated the stats live on stream, and the dice loved us.
12, 21, 12, solid.
Oh,
We are amazing. We can't get through with this character. We're pathetic. You cut down the dwarf. He is, as you guessed, dead. Going through the pockets of the two goblins, you find a large piece of sweet-smelling cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's put that in our pack and continue northwards. So I'm going to write down here, goblin cheese. Make it sound really, really enticing.
I refer to it as dream cheese now, because those other YouTubers that I watch who also play through these books, they're from the north.
Excuse me.
They're a couple, and they take turns reading. Anyway, in one of the books that recently got published, as in the new books in the latest printing, they did like a dream sequence where it like transports you back to these few rooms of Warlock of Firetop Mountain.
Right.
And then obviously you go through and you're like, well, me watching it, I was like, I recognize this. Which book is this from? Is this from Warlock? And then when it came to this room with the goblins and the cheese, I'm like, they just fucking copy and pasted it. But it's their own work, so I guess they can do that.
Of course they can. Right. You arrive at the end of the passage where it meets another going east-west. But an iron portcullis blocks your way, and no amount of charging is going to budge it. On the wall to your right are two levers, and it seems like these levers have something to do with raising the portcullis. Do we pull the one on the right, or do we pull the one on the left? Let's see.
What did the crazy old man say?
Let's see if people remember what the crazy old man said. Do we pull the one on the right? Or do we pull the one on the left? Imran?
I'm not swaying the vote because I want to wait to see what other people say first.
I want you to see how I've swayed the vote.
Okay. Huh, I wonder which one it could be.
I wonder who's clicked left, which troll has clicked left.
I was tempted, but it wasn't me.
I got it.
Looks
It's
like
not a
you
reference
chose
to Daniel
right.
Swinford. Swinford could click the one that clicked left. Right, okay, so you're being a troll.
Where's Mercurius? I thought it was him.
Yeah.
So, we're pulling the right lever, which is also the right lever.
It is the correct lever, yes. 128. You hear a deep rumbling noise and the ground begins to shudder. Slowly and noisily, the portcullis rises into the ceiling. You may now walk to the junction. At this junction, will we go west or will we go east?
Do you want to do it again, John? Paul?
Yeah.
I was just remembering a little bit differently because you're running on this. But John, did you ever get the later books for Lone Wolf? The 7.
I did.
Oh yes,
I did as well. Yes.
I got the whole 12 box set for like 24 quid or something.
yeah. I saw it was really cheap out there. I was like, wow, that's really good.
I was like, £2 a book. I'll take that every day of the week.
They're still in shrink wrapping them and out.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, good job.
Mm.
Well, here's your question. Do you still have the old character sheet that she made up for 1 through 5?
I don't know. Do I need it for these?
You use it from one
Continuation.
adventure to the next.
Yeah, it's a continuation. Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
really powerful, though. He's really, really powerful.
Yeah, we got the summer sword, and that was it.
Yeah.
We just win.
Not necessarily. Not as you go higher up.
Well. We could always revisit that, I suppose, eh, John?
I'll have to have a look to see if I've still got them.
Well, I meant if he has the character sheet, he can just start again at some point from 6, so and go forward.
Right.
So
So we got
who's
9
clicked on-
votes.
Somebody clicked on not west. Well, not west means east anyway. So
Haha! You've got them.
I've got them. Yes. This is one of the junctions where every time we played this before, you just screwed it up. Like, go west, young man.
Yeah.
You have to go east here to win.
Yeah, that was one of the things I did not, for these fighting fantasy books. Of course, I understand. Like, oh, you went the wrong way. You have to go redo it all over again. So, but
Yeah.
I always get kind of. But you had to follow one exact path. Otherwise, you had to redo the whole book to get it.
The only one you didn't have to do that with was Forest of Doom, but unfortunately that made the book a little bit too easy.
Yeah.
Well, because it would just put you back to like the beginning again until you just did it, right?
Well, I think Firetop Mountain's supposed to do that too. Go back through again because you get the wrong number if you do it wrong, and you're supposed to.
Do you know what? I think I do remember one of my various playthroughs of this book, and I was like, wait, did I turn to the right page? Because I'm back at the river.
I think there is some of that in this book.
Well, the big important thing isn't this the book that Amon started joining our group?
Yeah,
It is.
Yes.
Hi, it's been 3 years, I think. No, 2 years, 3 years, 3 years.
I don't remember how many years. I'm just saying that I just remember that you popped on and said, "Oh wow." I
No,
remember reading
it's been
books."
three. It's been nearly 3 years, if not 3 years, John. Fuck.
I still can't get rid of him. It's been like a limpet ever since.
Well, now he's going over, and I've been seeing him play. Call of Cthulhu and old
Yeah.
school. He's become a proper old grognard nerd.
Oh yeah.
I was in my 20s when I met you. Now I'm old.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Right, East 58.
Yes. Weast.
I mean, we've met up 3 times now, haven't we?
Yeah, twice in the UK and once in Canada.
We went to UK Games Expo, went to Chaosium Con, and went to Clericon.
Oh, speaking of which, for all of you, and I know I posted in there, is
There's been 2.
Humble Bundle has all of the all except like 1 or 2 of the Chaosium books right now for sale for the PDFs.
No, it has been 3 years. What the fuck? I'm stuck between 2 and 3 years, but we've done a whole campaign. But I was with part of the server like for a good 8-9 months before that.
Oh yeah,
All that, yeah.
So it's got to be at least 27 months, which means it has to be 3 years.
So yes,
I'm
Humble
thinking, how
Bundle,
long have I been here?
Humble Bundle have lots of Call of Cthulhu stuff for much cheapness. I've unfortunately already got most of it.
Well, no, I know you do, but it means for those of us who have played through the adventures, we don't feel so guilty. Like, well, how did Realm of Terror really play out?
Yeah.
What's
Oh.
Fenalik really like? Yeah, that's not why I bought Horror on the Orient Express at all. Nope.
How much did Geek twist Fenalik to make it even worse?
I'd say
Well, I
the
just remember-
module did a pretty freaking stand-up job.
The module does a good job, yeah, but I just
No, it's not. Well, obviously you ramped him up a bit, but it wasn't just him. It was how, his involvement in the overall campaign in the module was kind of limited, but you just dragged it out. But it worked really well.
I wanted him more involved, yeah, because I think it's such a good villain.
We all did. We all fucking did.
Cautiously, you creep along the passageway. After a short time, it turns sharply to the north. At the corner, there is a bench of solid wood, and above the bench reads a sign, "Rest here, weary traveller. Here you may stop and eat provisions if you wish, or continue." Do we stop and eat provisions? We're on maximum health, I believe, at the moment, so we actually don't need to. But it is a choice.
Stay. Rest a while.
It's always a trap.
There we go. That's the artwork for it.
Yes.
So I am going to put, we're on maximum health, but there is a, if you want to stay and rest and eat provisions option. So I'm going to put it up there and see if people think of it as in case something else happens.
Now, do we have spells in this one? I can't remember.
Well, no. So we should do every choice realistically from here because chat have never been this way.
No.
I would not stop if I'm at full health. I'm like, keep going. Hey guys, let's just stop in the dungeon and have a picnic. I'm like, no, that is not.
There is a spell in this one, Omanel, but we found it.
Okay.
It's the Dragon Fire spell.
Okay, I thought there were a few spells in this one, or something where you can choose.
No.
There was
Just
one of
the
them where you could choose to cast the spell when you fight the warlock at the end. I thought so.
Yeah.
I mean, in Citadel of Chaos, you can choose spells.
Yes, and in the Sorcery series, you've got spells. So there are spells in some of them.
What's everyone saying? People want to continue 5-2? Yeah.
5-2, but we have 14 people in chat, so
I
there's
think
still
15.
plenty more votes possible.
Nope, 14.
It's bouncing between 13 and 16 on mine.
That's a healthy number, though. Thank you, everyone.
It is. It's nice. It's nice to have people here on a Friday night.
I mean, Jake, if we're going that far, we definitely would die.
But unfortunately, we haven't got a pillow and a blanket in our backpack.
We can use the backpack as a pillow. It's fine.
What? Do we have a whoopee?
Oh, see, 4004 unauthorized. What's happened there? Dismiss.
I just saw that. The fuck?
Don't know what's happened.
Oh,
there.
it shifted towards rest. How did that happen?
Kelsey might have voted.
No, but it was 5-2. Now it's 6-5.
Yeah. Well.
Wow, that was a big swing.
Yep.
Any late votes? You could still sway the vote, you guys. Back up to 50.
Yeah. Well, there's 4 people who haven't voted. One of them is going to be me because I am actually watching my own stream, so I can do the polls. So there's 3 people who haven't voted.
I'm on the juicy fruit flavor right now, John. Once I've got through all my 20 mg bottles, I'm going to switch down to 10.
Do it. That's what you meant to do.
Yeah.
To slowly wean yourself off of it, or
Yeah.
I'm down to 5. This is what I'm using at the moment. It's blackcurrant and blackberry and raspberry.
okay.
Mine's got a little globe on it. Yeah. Oop. Yeah. Shit.
That's my little device I'm using at the moment. Glowy screen, it's got a touch screen.
I see 15. No more late votes. You've got a minute. We will give you a minute.
Oh, we're level now, 6-all.
Oh, okay. I'll give you another minute.
Oh,
Let you figure it out between
so I can
yourselves.
vote and swing it.
Well, you're supposed to have a vote.
Well, I know. I'm supposed to have vote, but since I'm with you guys, I can't, access the voting. So.
Well, you should be voting, Owen, because you haven't got the book. We have got the book there, but you can actually read along in the book with us.
I could. You're right. I have to go find where I put my books, though.
No cheating.
Oh, wait a minute. You mean I can't do what I did as a kid when I always leave the one finger and, it's like,
leave a finger in the page.
You mean the whole other hand? While you're trying to read like this.
Right, we're up to 13 votes with rest winning. There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, I see 13 people as well.
Yeah.
All right. Rest it is. I think it's safe to rest here. I'm pretty sure this one is safe.
As you sit on the bench and eat your food, you begin to feel deeply relaxed, and the aches from your body seem to be soothing themselves away. This resting place is enchanted. You may restore 2 additional stamina points as well as your normal amount, but only if this does not exceed your initial stamina, and restore 1 skill point if any have been lost.
What we got?
We haven't lost anything.
We can't complain because we haven't lost anything.
Bree Yark, most famous phrase in D&D. When you're ready to continue, move along the passage and turn to 367. And if you've not played B2, I'm not going to spoil it and tell you what Bree Yark actually means.
Hopefully, I'll be running it sometime soon. Just
good.
Saturday mornings are iffy with everybody. I'm not slaving on anybody. Saturday mornings just don't seem to work out very well.
Oh, well, I thought Brian had a pretty good showing on his
Yeah, and then I was going to run opposite him, but
can you see the private
2 sessions?
Well, Daniel, I didn't want to step up. That's what I was asking is, if I could run, on the opposite days of Brian. I didn't get yay or nays. So,
yeah, I don't care. I just like to spend my Saturdays in my chair playing games. So, I don't care if I have to run or not. I don't care.
Yeah, well, I have a Foundry server of my own now, so I can run stuff. And then, like I said, I was going to use the actual set, but it's so close to BX, I really don't care. But I want to get the higher levels a little bit. Though I did hear that Angus finally got up to 6. So
yeah.
See, Caster and I were going to kind of feed off each other.
Yeah.
He's going to run Horror on the Hill, and I was going to run The Keep, and we're going to try and tie those 2 in together because they're both on a river. It's just getting a group together every other Saturday morning. Anyhow.
Yeah. And that's the Saturday I can't do because I'm at work.
Yeah, and John can't show up that Saturday, and so, yeah. I understand life is life.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Right, we arrive at another junction in the passageway. Make a note of 367. If we do die, we'll come back to this point.
Okay.
Now, we're at a junction. Do we go west or do we go east?
as a child, I used to map all these out by hand. So,
yeah.
I'd map it all out. So if I messed up on one playthrough, I'm like, okay, time for the next playthrough.
Huh. I wonder which one's the right one.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't dropped
it. Paper that I've had for 35 years.
I haven't dropped a hint there, honest.
I have no idea what you're talking about, mate. I just voted on the
Well,
poll.
no. I accidentally left my caps lock on when typing that second one. Accidentally.
Or did you accidentally leave it off when you were typing the first one?
Yes, I did. Yes. Yes, I did. Accidentally.
Allegedly.
Anyway, it's good talking to you guys. I'm going to head off. But,
Okay.
All right.
good talking
Cool.
to
No
you.
worries, I'm gonna.
all right.
Thanks
you
for
take
popping
care.
by.
Yeah,
Cheers.
have fun. And, I'm sure that this will take another, 2 or 3 sessions and we'll get done.
At the rate, bollocks, yes.
All right.
When
Bye.
I first started reading these, we get through a book a session.
No. We got through half a book a session. It still took 2.
No, we died quite a lot.
Well, okay. If we ignore the deaths, but yeah, with deaths, it was especially what was the one the House of Hell or whatever. Yeah, that one was like, oh, you died again. Let's try it for a 4th time. You die again.
Body fell out of a closet. You get scared to death.
Yeah. It's a brutal. It's a great book. It's a brutal one. Right, we're going east, which is the correct way. I wonder how we do that.
What? I think, I don't know, something. Chat just seemed to unanimously agree, apart from that one person.
After a completed, you reach another 3-way junction. You may either turn northwards or continue eastwards. I'm not going to help you with this one.
Oh, okay, I see.
So. Hello again, Jeb.
Is it up? Oh, there it is.
Did you go away for 12 minutes there, Jeb? Or are you just saying bye to him now? All right, yeah. On Saturdays on this server, we have 2 session slots on Saturdays. Daniel refers to one of refers them as the morning and the afternoon sessions, but that's of course he's in America. Brian runs the morning session, the earlier session. He's up at 6 a.m. to do that, but he runs it alternate week.
He does every other week, yes.
Yeah, he runs it alternate weeks. We do have a spare session, which we're struggling to get numbers for the other week that Brian's not running on that early one. That's the one I can't make because I work in the shop on alternate Saturdays. I've cunningly, just before Christmas when I did the rosters, I cunningly arranged my own roster so it fit nicely around when Brian runs his games. And so I don't work on the week that he runs it because that was the regular game then.
Yeah. I do have 2 things set up.
Yeah.
One is kind of the sandbox. The other one will be based off of Brian's. I even talked to him about it because he has that island hopping theme going on, and it'd be like maybe 2-3 sessions. I can throw that in there real quick. It's just getting the numbers on the proper weekend.
Yeah. And then we have the later session, which is currently, I run the later sessions. I run OSE one week, I run MERP the other week. And that goes on until normally about 10:30, 11 o'clock my time, which is minus 5 or 6 hours for you guys in America. Yeah, the Cyclops adventure was good. I missed the session where they got rid of the Cyclops, though. I was unfortunately working that Saturday, so my character wasn't there for that bit. That's where I play Sneaky Geeky, my neutral thief. He's a bit of a fun-loving individual.
He likes his women folk.
Yeah, what do you think he's adventuring for?
It's
He wants money to spend on fun. He's a bit of a hedonist.
the Cookers and Hoke.
Absolutely.
I didn't want him to get spanked on by Facebook for saying what I was going to say, so that's why I said what I said.
Yeah, I'm enjoying playing him. I mean, he's turning out to be quite an entertaining character, so I quite like him. Because he's not a bad guy. He's neutral, but he's got a warm heart. It's just his methods are sometimes a little bit
Shady?
Suspect.
unconventional. What are you saying there, Amanda? You said they picked the wrong way, going north.
I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah.
Well, look, we can always go back to the resave point.
Well, the thing is, it's not really a spoiler because we've been through the book so many damn times, but we have to have gone north afterwards anyway. So it's not like we're missing anything out, kind of thing.
You don't lose if you don't go east.
Yes, you do.
Oh, you have to go east here.
Yeah.
Oh, is this where one of the keys is?
Yeah. I mean, what? It's not just the key, it's also something else.
Right, chat. We are reloading back to the save point. Because I don't want to do the maze twice. I don't want to have to do the maze twice. So we're reloading back to the save point, and we're going east. I'd forgotten about that, to be honest.
I just remember how the map looked.
Yeah.
It's described as a three-way junction, and it is, but obviously you're coming from one direction, so it gives you this false kind of perspective. Yeah.
You're coming from the west, and so it's north or east. Yeah. It's a T
And obviously, like I said, the book could have been written better in the sense that, look, any adventurer with a decent sight can see what ends in a door and what doesn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if it described as there's a door to the east or there's a corridor to the north, people might have actually said door, right? But because it doesn't tell you what's there.
You know what? To make it a bit fairer, right? I'm going to
just read
put
the
it
poll.
here. Yeah, east door or north corridor. And I know, as you say, if we'd have phrased it like this, people would have voted for east door.
But the book isn't written like it's done that before as well.
Yeah.
So do you remember when we went west before and I was like, oh no, it's fine, we can do this?
Yes.
It's because, any normal adventure, you just look to the left, look to the right. Okay, hallway. Oh, there's a door there. It's not. Anyway. It's just one of my few frustrations with this book because it is such a damn good book, especially as like an introduction to the series.
Yes. Okay, we are going east.
Yes, we are.
Thank you, Chad. 255.
Thank you, everyone.
The passageway ends in a sturdy wooden door. Surprise.
Why not put that in the previous?
Do you want to try opening it, or do you want to go back to the junction and try another route? Why do I even put this poll up? It's because polls count as interaction on the stream, you see.
Oh, you're gaming the system. Nice.
Yeah. No, actually, I think it makes it easier for us to count the votes anyway. I mean,
yeah.
I always used to say, when I was reading them out, I wouldn't always read out the options as presented. I would read them out as one word, which I wanted typed in chat so I could actually tot up the votes
Yeah,
more
process it easier. Yeah.
yeah.
I remember those days. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what you used to say, but still people used to type something different. It used to confuse me. But I'm easily confused because I'm old.
There are some bad doors.
Yes. I think we're past them. We're past the worst ones now, aren't we?
But no, there are still a few wrong turns that we can take, and once we get past this point, we start going north. Chat can do whatever they want because we've got the checkpoint. No, because you know what? Like, you have to go this exact way. From here, you can kind of just do whatever till you figure it out.
Okay,
But you have to do these exact things before you start going to the rest of the book.
Yeah.
No, of course it doesn't stop you from opening them.
Okay, we're going to try opening it. 193.
And remember the aardvark as well, sir.
Oh, yes, of course. Yes, yeah, of course. You have to go this way. Absolutely right.
Yes.
Yeah. The door opens and you enter a small room. Your eyes widen as you look around to see that the walls of the room are covered in ornate stonework. Mosaics and marble inlays give this room a kind of beauty you've never seen before. In a corner of the room is a large metal statue of a one-eyed creature. In its single eye is a sparkling jewel. As there appear to be no other ways to this room, you will have to go back to the junction. But that large jewel is very tempting. Will you leave it alone and go back to the junction, or will you try to take the jewel with you?
Oh, we're gonna be stupid. Kelsey, you better back me up on this.
There you go. That's the artwork.
It's one of the pieces that stuck with me as a kid.
Yeah.
It's just the way it's like turning around at you.
Yeah. It's good. It's Ross Nicholson.
Yeah. I mean, we could glaze him for hours, you know.
Holy goodness, yes. Yes. There's your options. Go for the jewel or leave.
Kick him in the jewels.
Cheers, Finn Filker. Enjoy your meal.
Cheers, Finn Volker.
I just had leftover roast chicken from a roast dinner we had earlier in the week. That's all I had. Nothing else with it. Just had a pile of chicken left over.
Not even like, some bread or toast or anything.
Nah. Oh, I had some crisps.
I mean, I guess you guys, not the worst
Yeah,
combination.
then he had a side of cottage cheese and a big glass of milk.
No. It was an entire chicken thigh left, and a chicken leg, 2 chicken wings, and some breast meat.
That's a good deal.
That's like half a chicken.
It was about a third of a chicken. It was quite a lot.
That's a good meal right there.
All right, let's take the jewel.
My dog sat and begged for I was eating as well. She sat was like, Dad's eating chicken. Dad's got chicken. Dad's soft. Here's my paw. I know if I give my dad my paw, he'll give me chicken. She was right.
Bless.
All right, so 14 in chat, but it's 9-1. So close the poll. 9 votes for Jewel. 338.
No, I wonder what's going to happen.
I wonder as well. You approach the statue cautiously. A scampering behind you makes you flash around. It's only a rat. You feel at the jewel, but it's solidly in place. You try to work your sword in behind it, and as you work, you hear an ominous creaking noise. To your horror, the statue is beginning to move. You jump down and draw your sword. The iron cyclops cranes its head round towards you and steps down from its pedestal. You must fight. Fairly tough combat, but we've got the stats to do. This is probably the hardest combat early.
What is it? Is it 10-10?
10-10, yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. So 2-point advantage. Let's go.
We're on 19.
Oh, no.
Ooh. Okay, it's wounded us.
I'm going to change to red dice. That'll change the luck, obviously. Of course.
Right, 21.
Oh, whoops. Oh, no, that's... Yeah, we win.
Yeah, it's down to 8.
Oh, that wasn't red. Oh, dear.
Oh, dear. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Stop it. Will you stop it, Iman? Will you stop it?
I'm not doing it on purpose. Okay, there you go. That's the lowest one I've had so far. Lower than that, please. Okay, that counts.
We still win that one.
Just about.
Yeah, we won by 1.
That's a win.
We won that one. It's down to 2 stamina.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, it did 6 damage to us. We did 10 damage to it. Oh, I forgot.
Oh, yeah. Let's roll 3d6. See if any of them are 6s.
No 6s. No 6s.
Nope. Okay. It's all right.
If you win, turn to 75.
I think it is one of the toughest combats in the book. Yeah.
You sit back and rest from the exhausting battle. You may eat provisions here. I think we will. You prize the jewel from the still statue. It's heavy in your hand and is worth 50 gold pieces. You put it in your pack. As you explore the room and the statue, you notice that one of its breastplate sections is loose. When you open this, a small key is inside. You examine and notice the number 111 on it. With a smile, you put the jewel and the key in your pack and set off back to the junction. Turn to 93 after adding 3 luck points. You have a valuable artifact here. We're on maximum luck already, but I say we eat some provisions. Taking us down to 7, down to 8. Back up to 19 stamina, and we have a small key. 111.
Yes.
Okay. Turn to 93. Yeah, we definitely had to go into this room. That's 100%.
Yeah.
You arrive back at the junction, and this time you turn northwards. Did you notice that the book was quite crafty? It gave you 2 extra options to go back to the junction and avoid here as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's the opposite of D&D. In D&D, when the DM says, "Are you sure?" you rethink. In this, when it says, "Are you sure?" you stay doing what you were doing.
What page are we on now, John?
Turn to 8.
8. Cool.
The passage ahead ends at a sturdy door. You listen but hear nothing. You try the handle. It turns and you enter the room. As you look around, you hear a loud cry from behind and swing around to see a wild man leaping towards you, wielding a large battle axe. He's a mad barbarian, and you must fight him. Okay, throw us straight into a fight. Skill 7, stamina 6.
Okay.
That's 17.
No.
Beating him.
That's a win.
That's
a
beating
win.
him.
That's a win.
That's beating him. That's win. We beat him. If you defeat the barbarian, turn to 273. He calms down. Oh no, I've read the wrong one here. A search of the room reveals nothing of value. Although an old box in the corner contains a wooden mallet and 5 short stumps of wood sharpened at one end. You may take these if you wish, and can now leave through the door in the north wall. Terms of 1, 8, and 9.
I wonder what that's for.
Staking.
For pitching a tent, obviously.
Of course. The door opens into a short corridor which ends several meters ahead at another door, similar to the one you've just come through. You listen and hear nothing. You try the handle and it turns, allowing you to enter another room of a similar size. This room is splendidly decorated with a polished marble floor and rough walls painted white. On each of the 4 walls hangs a painting. There's another door in the north wall. Do we go straight through the room or do we stop to look at the paintings? So let me get...
Oh, is there some aardvark here?
There is, yes. Hold on. I actually need to write some things down on the character sheet before we do this.
No, it's cool.
Paintings or door. Cheers, Kelsey.
Night, baby girls.
Cheers, Kelsey.
Aardvark time. Speaking of Aardvark, no Manfred tonight. There we go. That's the Aardvark.
We've tried to summon him.
Manfred.
So, Donald Trump, right? No, I'm
So we have mallet and 5 stakes. And I didn't write down the gem as well, worth 50 gold. There we are.
That's the ruby jewel. You got that,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Good. And what's going on? Okay, 6-2 for paintings.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is about the time of the night when my week starts to catch up on me, usually, isn't it?
Happens.
It happens, yes.
Yeah.
It happens. Just while I'm making the decision, just seeing how. I'll show you on the analytics page at some point. There we go. It's updated nicely. Super duper. I do like to look at it. One of the saddest things about having a YouTube channel is you do get obsessed with numbers, and you start taking everything in there personally. It really is. It's stupid. It's stupid. You take every upvote and downvote to heart. Why has this video got no views? And why has that video got loads of views? I spent ages on this one, and that was crap. It's all that sort of stuff.
It's all a matter of perspective, really, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
See, and the one thing, and I'll admit, I try to have people that I follow and I'm subscribed to, but between work and the house, I just don't have time to watch all their videos. And like, John, you just said that you had a new video out. I did not know that. YouTube, sometimes someone won't even notify me.
Yeah,
when
that's part of
and so then I don't know, like, and I thought about that. I think about a lot. There's like a lot of the gun people I follow, a lot of the D&D people I follow. I'm like, why aren't they producing? Here, YouTube just ain't notifying me because they have something against you guys.
Yeah, I mean, there was something noticed. There's been a lot of the D&D tubers have had a downtick in in engagement in recent years. Now, it could be a drop off. It could.
That's probably because of COVID.
Possibly. It could be because the D&D seems to be a bit on the wane after its peak during COVID times. I mean, a lot of people are still playing 5e. A lot of people still play the new version, but I think the user base has split because
I still don't get notifications. Like I have to look up you and oh shit. He chats with us, does the puppet things.
Oh, Sean, Mage's Musings.
Yeah, I have to look him up. I have to look you up. Anytime if I'm on or somebody else says something, I actually have to go and search for them, even though I'm subscribed.
I have to with Slan's videos. I don't get any notification with Slan's videos.
And like half of my gun tubers, actually not half, 90% of them have to go look them up.
Yeah.
They don't list them anymore. They're trying to shut people out.
Yeah. No, no, it's not even just with the small people. Like even with Beard Meets Food, right? He's a big YouTuber, but I noticed one day YouTube just decided to unsubscribe me from him. I'm like, I would never do that, you know?
Yeah, no, there's people that I watch that have like 3.5 million followers and viewers, and I still have to look them up sometimes.
I'll bet you're right. You're right. A lot of the reputable people, and they're doing nothing wrong. It's just they aren't, chasing the current thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
I do think
stay relevant.
I do think the current generation D&D user base has become a little bit fractured, and I've seen it on forums. A lot of the 5e fans haven't moved to the new D&D 2024.
They're coming out with the 6th edition also.
Yeah.
That can't help.
I mean, one of my Monday lot, they still enjoy their 5e. They refuse to move to the 2024 edition, and to be honest, they play a lot of other games as well. They like a bit of Call of Cthulhu, like a bit of OSE, all the old school sort of stuff. They still enjoy 5e, and they're your sort of age, Iman. So some of them started with that, so that's their thing. But they won't move to the new edition.
I quit after third.
I mean, the 2024 version, they said it was officially 5e, but it was a new version of it, wasn't it? It was there was some significant tweaks. It was significant, yeah.
Anyway, let's start with 5.
Yeah,
let's start with
Anyway, yeah. Where were we? Where were we? Right, 11 votes. Paintings has won. 25. The paintings are portraits of men. Your spine shivers as you read the nameplate under the one on the west wall. It is that of Zagor, the Warlock, whose treasure you are seeking. You look at his portrait and realize you are pitting yourself against an awesome adversary. You have the feeling that you are being watched and notice the piercing eyes following you as you move. You find yourself drawn towards his portrait and your fear rises. Lose 1 skill point.
I don't remember that, but okay. And I do remember that, actually.
Do you have the courage to try to combat the Warlock? You may either leave through the door straight away. You've got to treat it as an escape, in which case you've got to win a round of combat to do it. Or you may look through your pack for a weapon to use against the Warlock's power. So...
yes, Jake.
Yeah. Hello, Halakar. Oh, it's Halakar scripting.
Yeah, you missed him there. I didn't.
I did, yeah. Escape
Right.
or look through pack to try and combat him. Okay, those are your options. So Halakar's going to be selling his entire 3E collection. There was, of course, a 3.5 edition as well, wasn't there?
I did 3.5. We started on that. And then my group was like, we're done spending $22 on every freaking hardback book they come out with. So we just went back to 3.
With me, with 3. I mean, I played Neverwinter Nights, the computer game. And while I think the mechanics worked very well for that computer game and its series, I could never imagine running that at the table. Just too crunchy, too many rule for everything type approach. So it didn't make me think I really want to go back and play D&D again. This is what D&D has become. But I think in terms of those games, the Neverwinter Nights main campaign was a bit flat, in my opinion. But there was a brilliant fan following who converted a load of old modules from the AD&D 1E, 2E basic era into the Neverwinter Nights engine. And I played the game for about a year, playing through those old modules. It was really good. Yeah, Alphabet, completely agree. I enjoyed playing those computer games, but it didn't make me think I really want to play this at the table.
I played all the Neverwinters. Baldur's Gate, I couldn't make it through. They had too many side quests. I just got sick of it.
I've completed Baldur's Gate 1 about half a dozen times. Baldur's Gate 2 I've finished a couple of times. I finished the add-on packs for Baldur's Gate 1. I never finished the add-on pack for Baldur's Gate 2.
What about number 3?
Not played it. I've not played 3.
Yeah, I had 1 and 2. 2 I gave up on. 1, I think I got to a final encounter. I can't remember. That's been 20 years now.
But the problem with 3 for me is its base rules are the 5e rule set, and I played a lot of 5e at the table, and I've had enough of it. It doesn't do the game how I want the game to be done. It's as simple as that.
I liked Icewind Dale. That was a good series.
Icewind Dale was good, yeah. I've got that, yeah.
It sucked that Temple of Elemental Evil was so glitchy. That's what sucked about that.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
I think we should look through our pack, John.
Yeah, it looks like that's where the votes have gone.
Everyone's being brave. Good on them.
Yeah, from the player side of 3rd edition and 3.5, I hate the idea of thinking ahead and thinking, when I am level 3, I'll do this. When I am level 5, I'll do this. And I'll do this at level 6 so I can get this at level 8. I like characters to develop organically.
Yeah.
Don't like planning everything out in advance on the assumption you're going to get there. Yeah, min-maxing. I don't like it. People do like that style of play, and 3rd edition is their game. If they like that style of play, it's just not mine. But
I mean, coming from a video game perspective, like multiple playthroughs of a game, you get bored of doing just what you're supposed to. So you go, well, how can I do this most efficiently? How can I optimize this?
Absolutely.
But that's after you've enjoyed the game.
Yeah, it is a video game mentality, and you can see how that worked. But it worked for the video games. Neverwinter Nights were decent video games.
That's what I like about Call of Cthulhu, Halakar. It's just, you want to do something, say what you want to do. Okay, roll D100. Simple.
That's kind of like Beckman and what we do.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
Okay, roll wisdom, intelligence, dexterity, or strength. Figure out if you can do it or not.
Yeah.
Rather than having a list of 20 different freaking abilities that you gotta hope you have a chance of doing it in.
Yep. Right, 340. We're looking through our pack. You try various items of equipment against the gaze of the painting, but none seems to work. You may try any of the following if you have them. Slash the painting with your sword, hold the jewel up in front of it, plunge a wooden stake into it, or throw cheese at it.
Oh my god.
All right, okay.
If I was French, I'd say throw the cheese, but I'm not.
Okay, so which of these do you want to use? I don't know the best result here. I can't remember.
I do, and I'm resisting the urge to tell everyone.
Well, I'm breaking out the family jewels right now.
Who voted for cheese?
Two people have voted for cheese. Yeah, there's something to be said, Elfbait, for keeping it simple. And especially when you're playing online, which a lot of us do now through the Discord and stuff, the simpler the rule set, in my opinion, for online play, if you're just playing through Discord, okay, if you're playing using a virtual tabletop and you're playing seriously, moving your tokens around on that, and you have various things automated, you can get away with a bit more complexity. But if you're trying to play predominantly through Discord and through the voice communication, keeping it simple is the way forward. John Scotto says, Daniel, turn off your camera before handling the family jewels.
Oops, I'm sorry.
So yeah, that is one of the reasons why Call of Cthulhu Tuesdays has worked so well, because we've got a really good group who role play their asses off, and mechanics are so quick and easy. Yeah, that's why Neverwinter Nights was fine. The computer handled it.
Yeah. It's just easier when you don't have to crunch a lot of things. It's just, you want to achieve something, there should be as little steps as possible between you and that thing.
And for its time, Neverwinter Nights looked and sounded great. So it had a good atmosphere to it. And those module conversions that people did were absolutely magnificent. Really, really good.
3 people voting for cheese.
Yeah, there's 13 people.
I think now we're being trolled.
Yeah.
People heard how angry I was about the first 2. I'm like, yep. You're not piss him off.
5 people have voted for holding our family jewels up to the painting.
You've revealed yourself, have you? Halakar Elfbay. Who's the third one?
Who's the third one who's done cheese? Someone else has done cheese. Right. It looks like it's family jewels that's winning. I can't,
do it, Daniel. Take off the belt, pull down the zipper.
Halakar is consuming spaghetti at the moment, so he wants cheese.
Oh, that makes sense.
I love a bit of spaghetti, though. I love spaghetti. I never have cheese in it, for obvious reasons. But I like a spicy bolognese. I find regular bolognese a little bit dull, so I like to sprinkle something in there to give it a bit of seasoning.
So Sophie made me a really good spaghetti bolognese last time, but obviously me being me, I want a little bit more heat in it. So I might have to ask her to do 2 separate pans. Plus, then she can put mushrooms in it. She likes mushrooms.
Yeah. I mean, I make 2 pans when I'm making it for the family because my wife my wife just likes the meat and the sauce. My son just likes the meat and the sauce, but me and my daughter like all the veggies in there.
That's funny to like,
okay. I can tolerate the
spaghetti
when they cook down.
Yeah.
I normally
I do meatballs, mushrooms, onions, and garlic, and the wife and kids just like meatballs.
Yeah. I almost always chop up some red pepper, some mushrooms, and some courgette. Usually, sometimes put a bit of onion in there. Sometimes put a bit of aubergine, eggplant for you lot.
What do they call courgette? Is it zucchini? Yeah.
Zucchini, yeah. Put that in there quite often. And then, I might put a bit of garlic in. I might put a bit of paprika, maybe, or maybe a bit of chili, something like that, just to give it a little bit of extra
fight.
Yeah, bit of oomph, yes.
Let's hold up the family jewels.
I don't know if it counts, but does a chunk of jade count as family jewels?
Yeah.
There you go. There's the family jewels. It's about a 1 pound jade 6-sided die.
Excellent.
Dang.
Yes. I use vegetables too. I mean, if I make a chili or something, I will always put in onion. I might put a bit of carrot in there, as you say, that sort of stuff. A few extra tomatoes, perhaps. That sort of get it in there to really bulk it out to make it. If I make a stew, my family love a beef stew, and I'll always put some extra veg in that.
Oh, potatoes, carrots, and onions, guaranteed.
I put swede. I put parsnips, potatoes, carrots, onions, all that sort of stuff.
Rutabaga. Sweet though.
I'm having kielbasa and sauerkraut tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, nobody's going to be around to smell me for the weekend, so I can get away with it.
Pasty. I like a good pasty. Oh.
I think I'm going to, when we're done here, I'm doing sausage and pierogies with onions.
If you ever come to Britain, go to Cornwall, find a little family bakery, and get yourself a homemade king-size pasty. Okay, they might cost 4 or 5 times the amount that you can get them for in the supermarket, but it'll be worth it. It really will, because they're usually huge and absolutely stuffed with goodness.
That's awesome. I don't mind spending money on good food. I get really pissed if I spend money on bad food.
That's fair.
I'll drop $1.50 on a meal for 2. I don't care. But if I spend $3 on a cheap ass burger that really sucks, I will flip my lid.
Yeah. Homemade
Ask
pasty.
my wife.
I love it. Love a good pasty. If you have the jewel from the Eye of the Cyclops, which we do, you hold it in front of the Warlock. His intimidating stare turns to an expression of pain. He obviously feels the jewel's power. Suddenly his eyes turn white and his expression goes limp. Your confidence gains as you realize you have won your first real battle. Gain 2 skill points. You put the jewel into your pack and leave through the north door. There we go. We've got our skill back.
It's more like it.
There we go. Yeah, homemade pasties.
Did I run the dishwasher?
And you want a nice soft pastry. You don't want a really dry pastry. You want a nice soft pastry with a little bit of gooiness to it. Not overdone, not underdone, just that little bit of softness. So when you bite into it, it doesn't go crunch, it just goes om. Hello, Brian. You are Cyclops.
Well,
well, I mean, you could set fire to snakes to cook your food. Yeah. I don't know if it would work.
I said it the other day. You can set fire to anything if you try hard enough.
Turn to 90. You open the door into a narrow passage and follow it northwards. Some meters up the passageway, it turns to the east and then turns to the north. However, at this second bend, there is a small alcove in the rock. It seems a convenient hiding place, and a large rock forms a comfortable seat. You may stop here and eat provisions if you wish. We're on 19 out of 21 stamina. Yay or nay? I think we're okay. Is it what an empanada? I'm gonna Google empanada because I don't know what that is. But then I'll we're on 19 out of 21 stamina, so we're nearly at maximum, but we've got lots of provisions left. Do we eat or do we not eat? You've got to vote here.
Sorry, guys.
While I Google empanada, because I have no idea what that is.
It's kind of like a taco burrito type thing.
Versatile
Mexican food with beans and rice, I do believe.
Okay. It's probably similar, but a pasty. I mean, it looks pretty much the same, but the contents, I'm guessing, will be different. A Cornish pasty is traditionally made with beef or lamb, usually lamb, I believe.
I'm in.
Originally, but you can have minced beef pasties. So it's beef or lamb, mutton.
I've always known it as beef, though.
Beef pasty, but I've had lamb pasties in Cornwall as well.
Okay.
I think it is usually traditionally beef, but you can get lamb pasties in Cornwall. Beef, onion, swede, potato, and seasoning.
That sounds good.
And it's in like a gravy, like a thick.
Yeah.
Is it not?
It won't all run out when you bite into it, but it will have a.
It's like a pie, but in a pasty.
But the best. I know it's such a disgusting word, but it describes it perfectly. They need to have a little moistness to it. Yeah, I mean, I've just Googled empanadas, and they look very similar in terms of I imagine how you'd eat them. Sounds nice. Juicy beef filling with extra flavor. Oh yeah. Ooh,
I see. Now I want to end the game because you guys are making me hungry. I want to go make something to eat.
I'm gonna look out. I'm gonna seek out some empanadas, and I think they sound good. And of course, South Asia, the equivalent, samosa.
Yeah, samosa. That's so good.
I've never heard of them.
You've never had a samosa?
No.
Oh, similar sort of design. It's a slightly crunchier and slightly thinner sort of pastry. Sort of on the edge. The pastry's a little different. But it's thinner and a little crunchier, and inside it's a slightly spiced either vegetable mix or meat and vegetable mix. You have them however you want them. They are delicious.
Sounds really good.
It is really good.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Yes.
It's basically, I mean, so the way we make them at least is with lamb or with mutton, mince, and then peas and potatoes and onions and spices.
Yeah,
and it's
like a shepherd's pie.
But like a spicy, something spicy.
Yeah.
And it's
But
in
I
like
like
this
it.
triangular thing that you can just hold in your hand and just nom.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had Iman's mom's samosas, and yeah, proper samosas.
Can't
Yeah,
complain.
right,
can you?
Alpha. Every group of people on the planet has some sort of hand pie. Yeah, because they're easy
Yeah. See,
and they're delicious.
in America, we're lazy, so we just have hot pockets.
Well, wasn't it originally like a thing that was made so like the miners could like hold it in one hand and eat it while they
Yeah.
were working? Thing?
Yeah.
Yes, that was the idea.
That's kind of like in Pittsburgh, there's this restaurant that's really famous called Permini Brothers. And you get their burger, but it's actually not a burger. It's roast beef, French fries, sauerkraut, pickles, and whatever like condiments you want on it, all in one thing. And they made it for the truck drivers because that way they could just get everything in one sandwich, wrap it up in aluminum foil, and they could eat it while they were driving. And they're
Absolutely.
famous. I mean, people drive 4 hours. I've driven 4 hours just to go to Permini Brothers.
I mean, I like the Jamaican patties you get, the spicy meat patties that the Jamaicans have. You get those in the supermarkets here. They're delicious. I've had a Scotch pie, which is a mutton pie. They're delicious as well. Oh.
What, a Scotch egg?
No, a Scotch pie.
I don't know what that is.
Google it. Google it. Scotch pie. A traditional double crust meat pie typically filled with savoury spiced minced mutton. Encased in a crisp hard shell that has been eaten by hand as a snack, often with gravy, beans, or mash piled in the hollow top.
Oh, so it's like a pork pie, but with like mincemeat in it instead.
Yeah, it's minced lamb usually.
Okay, I could definitely give that a go if it was halal.
Yeah, I can imagine you can get them.
I can make one.
Yeah.
Crunchy, flaky pastry.
Yeah, they are nice. They are really nice. It's one of my favourite pies. Where were we? I've lost myself again. Eat. Yeah, okay. So we're down to 7 provisions left, and we're back up to 21. Okay. Where were we? 253. Make a note of 253, Iman. Another good save point.
Okay,
Because we're at maximum stuff, aren't we?
pretty much, yeah.
The passageway ends in another wooden door. This time a small one with a carved bone handle. You listen but hear nothing coming from inside. You try the handle. The door opens into a pear-shaped room with a rough stone floor, making walking across it somewhat awkward. In one corner of the room is a pile of rubble, mainly stones and dust. But there are also 2 odd-shaped pieces of wood and a length of rope. A door in the north wall leads on. What will we do? Examine the bits of wood, study the lengths of rope, or leave through the north door? So we have the option. Check out the wood, check out the rope, or leave. Those are your options. The big problem with pies is they're too good, and that's why most of us involved in this stream have bellies. I know Iman and Daniel don't have bellies.
You can
I
say
do a
that.
little bit. I do a little bit.
We haven't a little bit of girth. I'm enjoying a good pie.
Bet nothing wrong with having something nice to eat every now and then.
No, of course.
In my defense, it never mattered how much I ate. I never gained weight.
Hollow legs.
I literally used to eat 2 plates of spaghetti, 2 glasses of milk, and half a loaf of bread for dinner, and I never gained a pound.
And the arbitrary Monty Python quote, a wafer thin mint.
Yep.
Wafer.
A wafer thin mint.
Looks
You
like
on a
5
diet,
people.
are you, Elfbait?
What's that?
Elfbait's on a diet. Is this a health-induced diet or is it a fitness-induced diet? That's the question. Are you like me in that you just simply can't? There's something your body just doesn't allow for, or is this a new Elfbait for the new year? Oh, okay. Kidney restrictions. Eek.
Oh, that sucks.
Sorry to hear that.
I completely understand that because I have, that sucks.
Oh shit. Is it both of them? Or, I mean, I know you can survive on one kidney, but is it both of them? Oh shit.
That's rough, man. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought I was doing
nice to hear.
steady. I
They
give
don't
you
make
one mind, but then you lose another 10%. Trying to put a little levity in
So let's have a bit of love in chat for Elfbait. Sounds like he needs it.
there. Yep. That sucks, man.
I hope things are able to, I hope your diet can help sort things out, because obviously you've got to be very careful now. Yeah. Good.
The problem is half the stuff that they give you to help you out with it upset your stomach so bad you can't take it. Ask me how I know.
Jeb says he never put on weight until he started getting hurt. Sadly, you get hurt more as you get older because things hurt.
Yeah.
That's some good news, Elfbait. That's some good news. Yeah, with me, I mean, when I first lost my weight to get down to a judo fighting weight, I went from nearly 90 kilos, which is about 190 pounds, down to mid 70s kilos. So I lost about 30 to 35 pounds to come down to a proper judo fighting weight for my size. And then I broke my foot and I spent 7 weeks in a cast. And I then couldn't train for another 2 or 3 months afterwards, because obviously you take your cast off and then you've got to let it all heal or whatever. So after not training, after sitting on my arse because I couldn't get around properly, and then not training, even when I could get around, I put almost all of that weight straight back on.
Yeah.
Because of course I was used to training and I was used to eating quite a full diet, because when you're training, you need the calories.
Oh, yeah, you're burning them up.
Yeah.
But if you don't back off on what you're eating, then you just... Well, that's like Deb went to her doctor Friday, Thursday, and she's lost almost 50 pounds in the last 7 months. Healthily, not dropping off mega pounds in 1 week.
Yeah.
But the med she's been taking, her insurance will no longer cover it.
Right.
because
Oh.
she doesn't have a health condition. I'm like, well, what about your bad knee and your bad ankle? Well, apparently that doesn't qualify, even though the weight contributes to the bad knee. I'm like, well, you got to start hammering the salads then, I guess. But she's been doing really good. It's like when you're trying to do something proper, they screw you.
Yeah.
Echo, the kind benefactor, I believe for your one, is the gentleman who is 2 places below me in the stream, Daniel.
Who's currently being covered by you? No, no, he's not.
There we go. Yeah, both Daniel and Mercurius gave some memberships earlier. I think Daniel was your benefactor. So, yeah, I mean, my mom's been on heart medication for the last 20 years. She's been diabetic since her early 20s, injecting insulin. She's still going at 78 now. No sign of stopping. So
Yeah, good.
Yeah. So it happens. You can fight through it all as long as you manage yourself. She's managed her diabetes through her diet, through being sensible with what she ate. She still had issues. She still has problems from time to time, but as long as she's careful, she's okay. Fingers crossed. Is aging a correlation or a causation? It's both. It's both. It can be a correlation, but it can also be a causation because we just get a bit.
Well, you get weaker as you get older.
But I think it's fair to say, like, the closer you get to 100, the closer to 100% chance you have of dying.
Yeah. There you go.
In terms of getting injured, though, I took up judo when I was 40 odd, and it took me longer to recover from injuries. And I did notice that I just didn't bounce like I did when I was a kid. Things would hurt more.
Mm-hmm.
The things after I put the weight back on, the second time I lost it all, it pretty much stayed off. And when my judo club closed in 2020, because of what was happening in the world, it took me a while to put the weight back on. And I haven't trained now for 5 years. But I haven't put all that weight back on. I put some of it back on, but I haven't put all of it back on. So it has kept me relatively fit since then.
It's good to hear about the at-home dialysis. That's good because that will probably help your, not being phased by it kind of thing. Because you've sort of made it part of your daily routine at home, then
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that just sucks.
I mean, you don't have to take time out of your day or out of your week. How often is it? Is it like twice a week, 3 times a week, or normally you're supposed to do it at the hospital? Or
I don't know.
Because I'm sure they don't have you there every day, do they?
No.
Oh, hang on. Oh, my laptop might die.
No, I have a friend who just beat thyroid cancer after like a year and a half. And now they said she has skin cancer. So every freaking day she has to drive 50 freaking miles in the evening for treatments.
3 days per week, 4 hours. Okay. 2 or 3 days. All right. You know how, look, it's funny. I got into martial arts when I was 25, and I wish I'd have gotten into it into my teens.
I did it for a couple of years when I was in my sort of 10 to between sort of age 10, 11, 12 around then. And then stopped and then got back into it when I was 40. I got my black belt when I was 48.
It was Prince Nassim that got me back into boxing, which, by the way, he had a movie released about him last week.
He did. Actually, it was just before my 48th birthday I got my black belt. So, very proud of that. Yes.
Right, people are saying...
I was 22. It was in a bar, and I had a beer bottle in my hand, and that's when I earned my brown belt because the beer bottle was brown.
Yeah. Right. Okay. And what colour was your belt you were given in your prison uniform after that?
That was orange.
Oh, well, you're right. Okay.
I thought they don't let you have one because you can use it as a weapon.
Study the length of rope. Rope is one.
No, we were allowed to have belts because it was anyhow.
That,
We had proper
that's what I
guards.
was thinking, Alakar. Yeah, they don't let you have belts, right?
And plus my name wasn't Epstein, so they didn't have to worry about me.
I mean,
You pick up the rope. It looks normal. In fact, it looks as if it might be quite useful.
Is it orange?
You open your pack to put it in. Suddenly it comes alive in your fingers, snakes quickly up your arm, and attempts to wrap itself around your neck. You struggle to cut the rope with your sword before its grip tightens. Test your luck. Come on. We've got 12 luck.
11.
We have 11 luck now. If you are lucky, you cut the rope and it drops to the ground, which is what's happened. If you defeat the rope, which we do, you may leave through the north door. I haven't made the wrong decision there. I don't know if the wood was useful at all or not. I can't remember. The passageway ahead leads you northwards. The rocky floor becomes sandy until eventually you are walking on a sort of coarse sand. You notice the passage is widening, and ahead you can hear a flowing river. You continue until you find yourself in a large cavern through which a river flows. Turn to 218. The boatman.
Yeah, I think we can end here unless you want to carry on going for a bit.
What time is it?
It's 15:15.
Oh, bloody hell, it's midnight. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Okay. Doesn't time fly when you're having fun?
It does.
We've done more chatting than playing tonight.
But we're at the halfway point now, so.
Yeah, we are. We are 218 next time. And there is some artwork which you can see next time. Yeah, we've gone on for half an hour longer than I expected because we've been yapping so much. But no, it's been a good stream tonight. It's been nice and chill. I've enjoyed it.
Good.
I know we've talked a lot more than usual. But thank you everybody for having a really, for chat, for getting involved, for you, Pear, for having a good gossip, for Omen Owl for joining us, for the kind donations and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, more chatter than actual play. Just like, yeah, exactly, John Scott. You are not.
I'll see some of you chaps tomorrow morning or afternoon or evening.
Yeah.
So.
Cheers, Elf, mate.
Night,
always,
everybody.
chin up, fella. Always welcome on the stream. So tomorrow we have an OSE game in the afternoon that Brian runs, which is a lot of fun, and I run MERP in the evening. That's what we're doing on the Discord tomorrow. It's all on the event stuff. So if you want to pop by and say hello and have a chat, you're more than welcome. But I'm going to get off because, it is quite late here. And
going to get the family jewels out.
You might get more than one use out of them,
Sorry. Night, all.
Good night, fellas. Good night, chat. Cheers, all.
Cheers, all. Cheers, John. Have a good night.